Shakur Stevenson has a problem. His fans were booing. They were walking out. Oh, and I got the clips. In fact, let me show you the clips now. This is ugly, man. He went the distance with Artem. I forgot to pronounce his name. Let's just call him Artem. How about that? He went the distance with him. Guy who fought Frank Martin. Frank Martin didn't look good again. But look, this is not a good look. They were in there booing, walking out. He was his trainer, grandfather in the corner was telling me, yo, let your hands go. And this is a man that just turned down a $15 million, what was it, a 5-fight deal, $15 million contract from Top Rank. I can kind of agree with that, though, to be very honest. But what's going to happen now with him going into free agency, and there's rumors of Eddie Hearn maybe getting him. Who knows? The Saudis may be getting him through Eddie Hearn. You know, he's a Jay Prince fighter. I don't see him signing with PBC. Jay Prince and PBC have a bit of a history going back to the Floyd Mayweather days. So Eddie Hearn would be the logical way to go unless we see him pop up with some Saudis. Now remember, Andre Ward was there last night, by the way. I know we're waiting for them to read the cards. Andre Ward was there last night, and also he came out with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is a Turkey Al-Sheikh Saudi Riyadh season fighter who's fighting Israel Madrimov on August the 3rd, a card that I'm really looking forward to. But Shakur Stevenson is good, but when it comes to marketability, it's just, you know, something's missing. And the crazy thing is he's in a hot division. WBC champion Tank Davis is in talk to fight Lomachenko sometime in October, November for the WBA IBF in the joint Amazon Prime and ESPN pay-per-view, which I'm looking forward to. Remember how well Prime has got some issues. It's very clear when it comes to promotion. But linking up with ESPN, this would do wonders for Tank Davis. You know, so I'm glad that that ESPN will be helping out with the broadcast and promotion. And you got Dennis Baranchek, who had that upset to a lot of people. I didn't think it was an upset over Manuel Navarrete, pretty much sitting Navarrete back down to 130. And then you have William Zepeda, who will likely be going after Baranchek. So in a perfect world, let me say, like, listen, we could see Loma versus Tank. Whoever wins that goes on to fight either William Zepeda or Shakur Stevenson. You got the Mexican in William Zepeda. You got the fighter that a lot of hardcore fans want to see be given a chance or now beat up because, unfortunately, he's gained a lot of, how can I say, he's turning into the villain, if that makes sense. And the thing is, he's got the skill, and he's still young, but something's got to give. Dude's got, you know, you got your fans booing you. This was in Newark in the Prudential Center in front of about 8,400 or so. The top bowl was this little area up here. It was cut off, so this lower bowl was full all around for the most part. But let's listen into the cards.
We'll get you right back to Sports Center.
Wait, what is he? Wait, I want to hear what he said.
We'll get you right back to Sports Center in a moment. Shakur Stevenson.
Hold on, I want to hear this. I wonder if he's saying both of his hands are broken. He said he was injured in the last fight too. Oh, so you hear Carl Moretti saying that he saw it,
We'll get you right.
and he's asking somebody to get a doctor's form. So, do you know this? He's saying both of his hands hurt. So, did he break both of his hands? That's not good. Like that, he's becoming brittle.
We'll get you right back to Sports Center in a moment. Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, I hate when they do this. Remember I told you last week during the Tiafimo fight, you got to clear me. Let me move my avatar. You see that right there? How this is the end of the broadcast. So now I got to close this out and go to the State of Boxing to listen to the post fight. Pisses me off. Pisses me off. Where we at? Where do we go? We go boxing. Where you at? Got to open up a whole nother link, like to hear the post-fight interview. And the one for last week didn't work for State of Boxing. Burns me up. So hold on, let me fast forward.
Boxing and welcome, champ.
Wait. All right, we already know who won. Do you ever need to hear the cards? I apologize, we missed that part. I don't know how I fast forwarded, but let's listen to the post-fight interview.
Welcome to the state of boxing and welcome, champ. What did Harutyunyan say to you?
He said he had to bring his running shoes.
You bought your running shoes?
That's what he told me earlier.
Listen, you said coming into this fight, I am that guy. That's all I want to prove. Is that the message you sent tonight?
It's kind of hard to prove it if you don't got a fighter trying to fight back. He's just trying to make sure he survives. But he's a good fighter. He's tough, strong, and I would have wanted him to try a little harder so that way it could be a more fun fight.
So you
trying
try
all you
hard.
can to survive.
I know. I did everything I could to get him out of there too.
Were you frustrated that you couldn't get him out of there?
Yes, I was. But I got to cut off the ring a little bit more. I send him one way, then he'll go the other way. So I'm going to go back in the gym, work on cutting off the ring.
Okay. Listen, there was some boos here tonight. Toward the end, I was kind of surprised, but what's your reaction to that?
I think the boos was probably because of him. He ain't really try to make the fight.
Your conversations with your grandfather while your trainer, what were you guys going back and forth on?
My grandfather was scared y'all was going to rob me, so he was telling me to try to do a little bit more.
I wasn't going to rob you. I had the other fight.
The judges. We seen that robbery earlier tonight, and we ain't want it to happen to me.
It was a robbery.
Yeah.
Shakur Foster got robbed.
Yeah, it was a robbery.
There we go. That's my Riyadh season fit when I came back from Saudi from a Fury fight. Usyk.
Listen, what's ahead for you?
We'll see. Like I said, I want to fight the best fighters in boxing. That's how you're going to get to see the best version of me when you put me in the ring with somebody else that want to fight back and compete. And that's when you're going to get the best out of me.
How you going to get that guy? You get Loma? You get Tank?
If they fight, like I said, at the end of the day, I love boxing. I'm going to keep boxing for the rest of my life. Well, for the rest of the next couple of years. But if they don't fight me, they don't fight me. I'm just going to stay in the gym and stay ready.
Good luck, man. It's been a pleasure covering you.
Thank you.
Artem,
I don't want to hear from no Artem.
were you pleased with your performance tonight? Did you run or did you fight?
First of all, I have a few things to say. For me, these are the most important things. First of all, congratulations to Shakur Stevenson and his team. It was a great fight. And for me, most importantly, is to have fun, because boxing is my passion. And thank God that we left the ring healthy and without injuries. And in this point, I want to say thank you to Mauricio Suleiman, the WBC. Thank you to Top Rank for this opportunity. And I love Newark. It was really fun.
Okay, hey, from the looks of your face, it don't look like you had too much fun.
Of course it was fun. Yeah. Boxing is not a game, you know. You have to fight. You get hit and you have to hit back. It's normal.
At the end, you said to Shakur, I can see your heart. What do you mean by that?
Boxing is an honest sport. If you get in the ring with your opponent, you can see his mentality, his heart and everything.
Soul.
Of course, that's the right word, his soul. So I saw Shakur Stevenson's heart, and he's a good person.
Listen, you've been around about 300 amateur fights, bronze medalist in the Olympics, good pro. How does Shakur rank with the very best of the guys you've been in with?
He belongs to the top fighters in this weight category, of course, like me also. And I want to come back to the States. I wish I could came here earlier and make more fights. I need more experience, and I want to fight more.
Listen, one thing, should he have been able to knock you out?
No.
Oh, shit.
So, if he would be able, then he would be knock me out, because he has a lot of experience, but he couldn't.
How did you avoid getting knocked out?
Again?
How did you avoid getting knocked out?
How did he avoid getting knocked out? there were some tough rounds.
Artem, I hope we see you again. You've been
Disrespectful question. Damn, Mark Kriegel. But anyway, here is with the boxing AI. You ever play Fallout New Vegas. I think that Benson dude is like a brain in a computer somewhere. Like, you know, we'll never see this guy anyway. Breaking news: Lomachenko said he will step aside and let Gervonta Davis fight Shakur Stevenson this fall, and he'll fight the winner early 2025. Okay, but why does Lomachenko want that to happen? Is that him like being kind of petty? You know, like, yeah, let Tank beat up Shakur. Like, what does that like mean? This guy right here, I'll be adding him to the rotation soon. I like the kid. But yeah, anyway, Shakur's in a tough spot, man. You know, if he is injured, like, who do you have him fight next? And remember, he's got to fight a unification or somebody in the top 5. One thing we can say, I mean, top 15 of WBC. One thing we can say about the Saudis is that they are aggressive, you know, and they will probably offer him big money to fight the winner. I mean, it depends, though. I was going to say, they probably see if he could move in at 135, 130. He's not doing that. He's not. I don't even know why I brought that up. Or, you know, moving up to fight the winner of Isaac Cruz and Rayo. I can see them doing that. You know, him saying the hell with 135, but then, you know, why would he leave this division? I don't know. You know, Raymond Maratala, you know, the Keyshawn Davis fight would be fun, but I don't think that that's going to happen anytime soon. Who else in one? You know, it's not looking good, and I don't want to see him fight no George Kambosos. You know, so, you know, let's stay away from that. But anyway, with that being said, Shakur Stevenson own people turning on him. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe on TstreeT Controversy with 5U360.